brothers and sisters, this is ODJ, Otis Drip Jones, Mr. Do It Man himself. And by chance, you've watched that debacle of a so-called presidential debate last night. It proved and solidified what I've been saying ever since Mr. Do It Man came to life as a result of the death and lynching of George Floyd. And it proved and solidified that Donald Trump is a racist. Not only did it do that, but it also proved and solidified that he is the leader of these white supremacist groups, the neo-Nazis, the white nationalists, the KKK, and these so-called Proud Boys. He gave them a message. The moderator gave him an opportunity to denounce white supremacy and white supremacist groups, gave him an opportunity to denounce evil, to denounce hate, to denounce violence from any group, gave him the opportunity, but instead he sent them a message. He said, and I quote, "Stand back and stand by," end quote.
Criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared
willing
to
do
specifically
that, but
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud Boys. Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing.
FBI director
This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got to be
not
kidding.
militia. That's what his FBI, FBI director
Gentlemen,
said.
Well, then you know what?
We're done.
What that means is chill with what you're doing right now, but don't go nowhere. My brothers and sisters, he's evil. He's a crook. He is a criminal. And this is what we have in the highest office of our land. And anybody that supports Donald Trump, support his views, support his beliefs, support his ideology. And if you rock with Donald Trump, I can't rock with you. Period. There's nothing that we have in common. Right now, it's far past political policy. It's far past political party. This man is evil. He has no morals, and he has no values. He is a so-called bully. He only wants to get his views across, doesn't want anybody else to speak. He's a so-called bully. But we all know about bullies. Bullies are cowards. Bullies are very little. If you grew up in the inner city like I did, there's always a bully. But if you stood up to that bully, and if you whooped his tail, that bully wouldn't bother you no more. And that's what Donald Trump is. He's a hot bag of air that blows. Not, this isn't even a dog whistle, because if you heard a dog whistle, well, no, you haven't, because you're not a dog. This was a freight train horn to those who uphold the beliefs of white supremacy. This horn said, I rock with you. And that's why I can't get down with anybody that supports Donald Trump. Because he is a danger, not only to this country, but he's a danger to every person that looks like me. This is what I've been saying. But you all think I'm crazy. You all think I'm over the top. You all think I'm too radical. But I'm just speaking truth to power. And the truth is, Donald Trump is a racist. and he controls and dispatches white supremacy groups. It's a sad day, my brothers and sisters, in America. It's a sad day that we have this type of individual in the highest office of our land. And with that said, my brothers and sisters, I encourage you, as always, arm yourselves. Because if he's sending messages for these evil people to stand by and stand back and stand by, who knows what he'll tell them to do when he loses this election. And your main concern is to get home to your family and to protect your family and your home. It's your right, my brothers and sisters. Any black person who is legally able to own a firearm, you need to do so. Because we don't know what this fool of an individual is going to say next. And we don't know what these fool of a people that follow him is going to do next. Prepare yourself, arm yourself, and prepare yourself for the day of reckoning, because it is coming. It is coming. My brother and sister, this is ODJ, Otis Drip Jones, must do it man himself.